On this day, 1968, Basile.
Yeah.
This was the year 2001, A Space Odyssey was released. People were looking for things that happened on this day, 68. That is what happened.
What was his name?
On this
Kevin?
Day. Hal.
Well, Hal was looking.
Hal.
Yeah.
Kevin, Hal, whatever works.
Hal was naughty.
Hal was
Not a good thing.
Yeah.
I didn't like Hal.
No, not a
Just
fan.
not a fan of Hal.
No.
Well, we're a fan of this guy here, Basile. First times in what, 4 years?
Yeah, huge draw
Yeah,
in the
I can
Des Moines
tell,
area. They love me.
Been back at the Funny Bone, visit
love
with this guy all the time. Great, glad to see you're back.
Dude, it's very, very great to be back. It's a great club. I knew the past owner, of course,
Paulie.
Paul, who was one of those characters that's tough to describe, but he was just one of those characters that you just loved. You can get a standing ovation, and he walks off, and there he is. He goes, "Hey, it's all right. Don't worry. Next time."
And be real sincere about it. Well, I'll tell you what, we need a standing ovation is Jason Parkin over the past week, because you gave us some really good weather over the past week. Can you duplicate it for the weekend?
Yeah. Tonight the Funny Bone is heated, so it's a good place to go.
It's going to be a little chilly tonight.
It'll be a little chilly tonight.
Little chilly,
so
Willie.
head on down to see Basile at the Funny Bone. 53 today, down to freezing tonight, but the weekend looks beautiful. 66 degrees. Easter Sunday, unless you're Greek Orthodox.
Yeah.
So
it'll be our Palm Sunday then.
Oh, it is. All right, so you can get the leaves.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we do Easter Sunday 70, and then it rains off and on every day after that. But we do the first Sunday after the first full moon, after the spring equinox, is the, I don't want to say Christian, because Eastern Orthodox.
Well, because you always wonder how they always got the actual calendar, the Greek calendar of Easter, because we follow the old Greek calendar, and it's someone like you said, it has to be after the Jewish Passover, it has to be after the vernal equinox. Someone has to witness Bigfoot walking.
Oh yeah, there he is.
There you go. All right, that's it.
Yeah.
I got a picture of it. No one's gonna believe me. He was in a suit.
All right, we can have it.
Fine.
Celebrate already.
No, but Easter, obviously, people like to indulge. They get families together, eat big-time foodie. And you are a big-time foodie, too.
I am a big-time foodie. When you're named Basile, you had nothing really else to go with. I couldn't go into auto mechanics. It wouldn't make sense.
No.
So I went into food. And I created 5 different blends.
Look at this. There you go.
Yeah, 5 different blends of Greek-style seasonings. And basically, I have one for chicken, one for beef. I have one for pork.
The Basile store.
What is Greek seasoning? What is that?
Have you ever been to a Greek festival or to a Greek restaurant and it had a certain taste that was absolutely delicious and you couldn't quite replicate it?
Okay.
Okay. We've replicated it for you, and it's like magic in a bottle. There's no MSG, low sodium, because you can always add salt.
Right.
I want the end user to go ahead and do that. So what we want to do is, we try to make this wonderful taste and using the humor angle without that funny taste. And what we wanted to do is to create, because there's no way you can have one bottle do all. How can you have a seasoning that does fish that you use at the same time you use for pork? It's impossible. It has 2 different flavors.
What's the main ingredient then of Greek cooking? Olive oil?
Yeah, well, olive oil is always key, and depending on what kind of pH factor that you have in the olive oil, because it's a great oxidant as well. If you can use extra virgin olive oil, that's the best. And if you mix it with our seasonings and create that rub or that marinade, it absolutely just permeates through the food, and it's absolutely fantastic. And that's the one thing that I've always wanted. I wanted people to eat well, but I wanted to eat because it's expensive. It's tough out there to make good food, and people don't have that money anymore. So instead of having mac and cheese, and nothing wrong with mac and cheese, but instead of having that all the time, try something that has real vegetables and eat really a healthy way. And is there anything healthier than than Greek right now? I mean, my people gave the world art. My people gave the world democracy, philosophy. We gave the world everything from architecture all the way down to zoology. And what are we known for now? Yogurt.
But high protein yogurt, good yogurt.
Yeah, it's
High
good for you.
protein,
Good
yeah.
for you. Can you tell me the proper way to say that wrap
Sandwich?
with the lamb and
Gyro. Gyro.
That's even
Gyro.
different than we.
Gyro.
gyro?
Gyro.
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 I've always said
Yeah.
you.
I want
Gyro.
one of them gyros. I got a friend of mine played football with Big Leonard. Big Leonard's about, he's 6'6" and weighs almost 500 pounds, right? and he comes, listen, man, I would like 3 gyros with some extra ziggy sauce on that. Ziggy sauce? Are you serious? Yeah, whatever you want, dude.
You gave it to him. They knew what he wanted, right?
I said, it's a ziggy sauce, but ziggy for you.
They should brand that.
Oh my God, basil ziggy
Ziggy
sauce?
sauce?
Oh yeah, that'll fly.
Yes.
You can almost hear my mother and father want to throw things at you.
So you have food, football, comedy, and voice work. So
I do a lot of voice. We're right now developing a brand new television show called Basile, and I can't really talk too much about it. I'm not allowed to, but it's the relationship between a father and son at a restaurant in New York City. We just got some phenomenal news from a wonderful actress who's extremely well known who wants to play my sister. And it's the pressures that you deal with on every day because we become somewhat of the caretakers, if you will, of our parents. You know,
Right.
And you know, like with my mom and dad, geez, I mean, I know they're getting older. It's amazing. You could see our parents getting older. Oh, and you know, my father can't drive at night. Mom needs her glasses. And then when they start talking about the will, oh my God, my father with that accent, Jesus, you get everything. You get the restaurant, the family home, all the rental properties. You get the family home in Greece, all the properties in Greece. All the life insurance money goes to you. And the thing is, they just won't die.
They keep How long have they been telling you this?
I don't feel good. Oh, yes. I'm kidding, Mom and Dad.
Folks, I want to go to the Funny Bone tonight. Here's
it's all
your
the
chance.
healthy. It's the healthy.
Here's your
another
chance to
donut.
go see Basile tonight. Pick up your phone now, 283-2323, 283-2323. Operator standing by right now. We're going to set a bunch of people up to go to the show at the Funny Bone tonight to see Basile.
Very
This
fun.
is cool. You're not going anywhere. We still have a lot
still
to
here.
do. A lot to do. We'll pay a couple of bills. We'll be right back. You're watching Great Day Live on KCWI.